What's going on, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel with a little inkling of naturally ice this in me today. Scott Casey Gale asked me if I was going to rant on Extreme Rules. I'm going to talk about a few matches from Extreme Rules, and we'll see where that rant goes. I thought the opening match with Undertaker and Roman Reigns against Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre was awesome. I think I haven't seen the Undertaker look as good as he did on Sunday night. He looked phenomenal. He went the distance. He took shots, table shots. He looked great, and I thought that him and Roman Reigns together was awesome. I'd like to see these guys continue on as a tag team simply for the fact that Roman Reigns right now has no direction at SmackDown or when he comes on Raw. So the WWE right now really doesn't know what to do with Roman Reigns. So I think with The Undertaker, if The Undertaker can stick around a little more often, I think those two guys would be great as tag team partners and possibly tag team champions. AJ Styles and Ricochet. Ricochet, a great wrestler, up and coming. He's there. In my opinion, he's there. AJ held the WWE title for quite some time on a couple different occasions. Did not need to win this United States title. I was a little ticked off about this because this is where the WWE makes a lot of mistakes. Because you're pushing somebody. This is how you make stars. Let Ricochet keep that United States title. Let him keep having people challenge him. Let him keep beating them. And let him get to that level to the point where maybe possibly he can go after the WWE title. But again, WWE gives it to AJ. Like I said, doesn't need it. Ticked the shit out of me. I'm sorry, but it did. Kofi Kingston, Samoa Joe. I like Kofi as a champion. I think it's about time they gave him something, but it's also about time the WWE gives a guy like Samoa Joe, who's been a winner everywhere. He has not been pushed the way he should have been in any promotion, really. I mean, TNA did it for a while when he first arrived in TNA. He ended up, winning the title. But coming to the WWE, it seems like he's put up against the best, and he gets beat by the best. And I think it's about time Samoa Joe got somewhere with all of this. I mean, I really do. He really deserves more. And, what can I say? Now, let's get the intergender main event at Extreme Rules. Lacey Evans, Baron Corbin, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins. Now, before I get into what I want to say, I will say this. This is one of the better matches I've seen Baron Corbin in a long time. Baron Corbin can deliver. It's the process of the WWE to push him to get him to that next level. He's a good heel. I like his style. I think bringing Lacey Evans in an intergender match was the only thing they really could do. I mean, because he has lost a set on a couple other occasions. But Corbin, in my eyes, and I said this back when Corbin had the long hair when he first came into the WWE, I said, this is going to be a guy that's going to be a champion someday. And I've said it in many videos ago. And now, he is close. He is so close to being there, but the WWE does not want to drop the ball. Now, this intergender match was awesome. I thought it was great. I mean, just a teeny bit better than Reigns and Undertaker. But with the back and forth going on, the tables and whatnot, I mean, what could you ask for more in a main event? Excuse me, my phone rang. You couldn't ask for anything more in a main event. With the 4 people that were involved, Becky Lynch, Lacey Evans, they both were phenomenal. Seth Rollins, Baron Corbin, they both were phenomenal. And in the end, the stipulation was, if Seth and Becky won, there'd be no more opportunities for Baron Corbin to go after Seth's Universal title. Well, as it turned out, Seth did win the title. And seconds after he won the title, the music of Brock Lesnar hit, and he and Paul Heyman came out. Brock Lesnar came in after beating up Seth Rollins, cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and won the Universal title. This is where I rant. First off, I'm glad the WWE finally got this friggin' briefcase out of the way, because it was irking me for the longest time. Secondly, did Lesnar have to cash in on Seth Rollins? I mean, seriously. I am so sick and tired. This is the 3rd time Lesnar's had the Universal title, and usually on the other 2 occasions when he's had it for a long time. I think the WWE's got to know by now that most fans are tired of seeing Brock Lesnar as champion, as well as seeing Seth Rollins. And this is my point that I said earlier, that you need to push other stars to get them into that next level to where they can compete for these kind of belts. Who else on Monday Night Raw, except for loser AJ Styles, who now has the United States title, can really challenge Brock Lesnar or Seth Rollins for the title? So, as we have it, WWE has a 10-man battle royal last night on Monday Night Raw to see who will be the contender for Lesnar at SummerSlam. Come on, who'd you think was going to win? You know, you even had Braun Strowman in there. I mean, Rollins wins. He faces Lesnar at SummerSlam. Now, here's the deal at SummerSlam, which, being early this year, August 11th, usually it's around my birthday, around the 20th, but, so you got Rollins and Lesnar at SummerSlam. Either way, if Lesnar retains, when do you actually see him losing this friggin' title again? He'll hold it hostage again like he has so many times in the past, and you won't see him that often on TV. And this guy makes multi-million dollars from the WWE. Vince, why are you so stupid? You're really stupid. Let this friggin' guy go. He's not your big draw no more. I mean, many fans still like him. I have not liked him since he left the WWE in 2004, when he whined and cried and said, I can't take the schedule. It's too much traveling. I can't do it. And then he goes to UFC. He wins the UFC title. Then he gets beat, and then he whines and cries, I have an intestinal problem. So then he decides to come back to the WWE with a good contract, and Vince continues to renew it and pay him multi-million dollars, and every time his contract is renewed, this guy holds the belt. And we saw for a long period of time Lesnar holding that title, and that title was vacant on Monday Night Raws, on many pay-per-views, because it was the scheduling for Brock and only Brock. So if Brock wins at SummerSlam, we'll see probably the same whole thing. Now, at least with Seth Rollins, the WWE pushing him the way they have, it's almost like replacing a John Cena, wanting some guy up there to, be the top face. But then again, there's nobody the WWE has really pushed other than Baron Corbin and obviously Brock Lesnar to really face Seth Rollins. So in either scenario, I think we're a little stuck, but I think we're better off with Seth Rollins with the title. See, my point being, if Ricochet held the United States title against AJ Styles and kept on building up Ricochet would be a good guy and a good match for Seth Rollins in the ring. But suffice to say, now that Finn Balor has lost the Intercontinental belt to Nakamura, God, I don't know. But anyway, this opens the door for Finn Balor to join the club with Anderson and Gallows and AJ Styles, so they may have a stable much like DX that could end up running Monday Night Raw. So we'll just, really, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of TNA. I'm a little discouraged with them. Their matches are good, but their roster is low. AEW's had good shows. And again, Vince, forget about AEW. Worry about your own product. You keep on focusing on AEW, then you're not putting too much attention on your own product, and that's something you need to do because your product is not that good. I will say this, I thought Extreme Rules was an okay show. I didn't mind it, except for the fact, the tarnishing of Lesnar cashing in and winning the title, and AJ Styles beating Ricochet, which I thought was a total bad move by the WWE. And all these rumors of Sasha Banks coming back, a lot of people were anticipating, did not happen. Again, Vince, clean up your act, fix it if you want people to continue watching, and if you want people to sign up with the network. I used to have the network. I had it on 2 different occasions, and I gave it up. And then they offered me 3 months for 99 cents, and I took it. But after that, I said, nah, I'm not going to watch it. So why bother, even for 99 cents, why bother even taking it? So, Lesnar, go away. Heyman, the thing with you is you're going to run Monday Night Raw, and as long as Lesnar sticks with you, I just see and if no one else can see this, then they're crazy. Can't you see the writing on the wall? If Lesnar stays on Raw with Heyman, come on. I thought Lesnar was supposed to go to SmackDown, and, well, he probably will eventually go to SmackDown, but, Fox wanted him to open up their debut show for SmackDown Live this coming fall. And yeah, SmackDown can have Lesnar because they keep branding, mixing. And, in my opinion is, why have a brand split if you're going to keep having guys go to the other show? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just don't know. But in any event, we had a lot of stuff going on this weekend. We had AEW, we had Evolve, we had Extreme Rules. I can honestly say all 3 shows were decent. But I want WWE to clean up their act. And you know something? Like I said, AJ does not need the United States title. I think it's ridiculous for him to have it. And Lesnar, I'm glad that briefcase is out of the way, because once you lose that title, you have no opportunity to cash in like you have been all along. I don't like you. I've never liked you since 2004. I want you to just go away. This is the Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. Everybody have yourself a great July 16th. This is a Tuesday. Peace out, everybody.